your phone, right? And after 9 o'clock, and for me, after 9 o'clock, nobody would call my house phone. My mother or my father would screen that phone call, and they would tell her, she wouldn't say when he's asleep or he's busy, she said, don't come to my house after 9 o'clock. But now we have this evolution of technology, these cell phones, and we let our kids sleep with the cell phones all night. Exactly. So we're breaking the communication law. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, our children are texting. We don't know who they're texting. I know for me, I have a 15-year-old that turns in his cell phone every 9 o'clock. Turn it in. Because anytime after 9 o'clock, you should be sleeping. I don't need you going to school tired, failing tests, talking about you didn't get enough sleep. Curfew your cell phones. And number 5, let's seek child support. I know some people might be upset with me. But when I say seek child support, I'm not just speaking financially. I'm speaking about seeking the child support of our children. Get the fathers involved. Get the mothers involved. Get the community involved. Let's get back to the village mentality. I know anytime I did something wrong, my mother alerted every parent on my block. Let them know what I did. He got arrested again. The judge gave him a 5 o'clock curfew and he's on probation. If you see him anywhere after 5 o'clock, he should be out. Bring him home. And then, there's nothing wrong with getting involved in mentoring a child that's not your own. Or helping to raise a child that's not your own. Because Joseph did it for Jesus, didn't he? Let's get to a point where we're not pointing the finger and blaming the media for everything. Oh, too much TV, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, you're falling asleep with the TV on. Ringing in your head. I know we gotta get back to the mentality where the lion protected his kill. You know the hyena, when the lion does all the work, kill the meat. The hyena comes around because they want a piece of that sucking the meat. But they can't get in until the lion is full. And the lion allows that hyena to get in. We need to become hyenas of our children. Lion of our children. And leave the hyenas trying to feast, but not get in because they're going to have a famine. We got to start protecting our children's well-being and continue to be that lion. I heard a statistic the other day that said the black child today is less likely to live with both parents than back in slavery.
Oh, yeah.
Back in slavery when they were taking our children. They're not taking them anymore. But now we're more likely to have a child with an absentee parent. When I was writing my book, Blacks from the Plantation to the Prison, I came across a 2005 statistic that said the black male inmate were collectively serving 15 million years in prison. 15 million years in prison. Yet we got the time to be hanging around the corner, acting the fool, not reading a book, not looking for advancement opportunities. Because in our mind, we just think about 400 years behind from slavery. But we're 15 million 400 years. Because those years are being stolen from in front of us. There's no reason why the highest collect phone call day of the year is Father's Day, when our dads are calling home from prison. There's no reason for that. We gotta explain to our children, don't risk it. You know, I got some friends that got arrested, got convicted. I got friends serving four life sentences. One of my friends killed his own child. An 18-month-old, doing 4 life sentences. But for some reason, things can happen all around us, and we're thinking, that's not gonna happen. We think we're invincible, so we try to risk the system. Another news alert. The police, the public defender, the judge, the prosecutor, they all work for the same people. They have the same boss. They Their checks are being signed by the same institution. So why should we take the chance with crime or allow our children to think that they can cheat or beat the system? Now, we can easily reclaim 15 million years in prison by just giving our children 15 minutes per week. 15 minutes per week of reading a book, playing chess, singing a song, writing poetry, something constructive. 15 minutes every week with your child can save the community 15 million years. 15 million years. But instead they're sitting up watching the images on TV, watching the portrait or how the black male is being presented, the black female is being presented. You look at the movies, how they have the black woman as an angry black woman, all of that. But some of it's justified. I'll tell you right now. Because you got a black woman that's stuck with a raggedy man when he had bad credit, in and out of prison, strung out on drugs. Minute he get his act together, he's gone. I'd be angry too. Leaving me with all this mess. What we gotta do is look forward. We can't worry about the past disappointment or failed situations. Because if you look at like your clothing may come out of the dry, faded, and worn, but it also come out clean. To the disappointments that you may encounter, it's also building you up to come out clean. When we see these images again on TV, what's being portrayed, what's called success, and in many cases our Virgin Islands youth feel that they're out of touch with that success. They see the Obama vision, they see successful basketball players, Major League Baseball players, and they think it's out of their reach. And we gotta explain to them, it's not out of their reach. They think it's just really entertainment, and they can't achieve what those people on TV has achieved. You gotta explain to them there's nothing different than an African American in America or the mainland than an African Caribbean American that's here in the Caribbean. The only difference is that African Americans' ancestors caught the Connecting Flight. Instead, we had a direct flight, and we settled here. That's the only difference. We have to understand that making change is not easy. And it's successfully done by those who are willing to stick their necks on the line. It's not going to happen in the comfort of your own home. So quit the gossiping, calling your friends, you do this again, you do that again, and then they come around and you don't want to say anything to your child because you want to be their friend. Stick your neck on the line for your children. I know when I was arrested, my very first time, I was 15. I was caught driving a stolen vehicle. Police pulled me over. I didn't want to go peacefully because I saw Dukes of Hazzard, I saw this stuff on TV. I can run. So I tried to outdrive the police, ran up at an embankment, still didn't stop. I jumped out, started running. They started running behind me. They didn't stop there. They let the dogs go on. So the dogs threw me over in the water. I was on the shore waterfront in St. Thomas. And I'm fighting with a police dog in the water at 15 years old. Being mangled and tangled and bloody and bruised. That's not the end of it. They pulled me out of the water. I'm arrested. Now they took me to the back of the police station and started beating me up while I was handcuffed. Police took turns. I can still see it to this day. Nightsticks, kicks, beating me up. I'm bleeding. And then they stuck me in a cell for the remainder of the night. Never called the ambulance. And despite that traumatic experience, I was willing to stay in the custody of the police and go home to my mother. They came to me and asked me what's my name. I said, I'm Devin Blash. First name that came to my head. What's your phone number? I forgot. So they stuck me in the cell. We can't find your parents. And we can't find a Devin Blash. We don't know who you are. It wasn't till the morning shift, police came in, and then they took me to the hospital. And I'm still up in there. They're asking me, who are your parents? I'm Devin Black. Well, not knowing that good old Elfrida Robinson was trying to track me down that night.